The greatest injustice you can cause your people is to accommodate their shortcomings. You cannot, you will not, you don't serve your people by letting them get away with their weaknesses. The weak have to die. You have to leave the weak to die. And you guys are like, man, Wes, that's harsh. The parts in them that are weak have to die off. And the only way this takes place is to face that over and over again. Some people can get it very quickly. They're sick of being weak, and they'll just step up to the work that needs to be done. In prison, all those weak parts of me that you guys possess died off. You know how many people can't even just speak to this camera? They're like, who am I talking to? They're creating people on the other side of the camera that hate them. I'm adverse to it. I have no fear of it. I don't think about it. I really just know what I'm saying is valuable because it's what I've used in my life to get from point A to point B, from the bottom to the top. That's why it's valuable, because it actually fucking worked. But what I'm saying is, I told the people on my group call the other day, they always ask how they're going to pick their people up. They always ask how I get Tommy or Timmy or Tammy to fucking level up. How do I get my cousin? They're not going to listen to you until you're the person they would listen to. You have to be the person you would listen to. That's what I said a long time ago on one of my videos. Guy came on my group call. Wes, my 14-year-old nephew, he's going down the same road you did. He's selling the weed. He's doing the coke. He's drinking. How do I get him to change? I said, bro, would you listen to you? I wouldn't listen to you. I said, I wouldn't fucking listen to you. Why would he? Why should he listen to you? And then it went further. You don't even listen to you, motherfucker. Why are you even talking to him, expecting him to listen to you with your 12-inch arms, your fucking cone-shaped titty-having chest, pale-ass motherfucker? You ain't a stud, motherfucker. Why the fuck should he listen to you? You don't even have any money. You have nothing a kid that age would look up to. And that's what you guys don't get. You guys are trying to get people to skip stages of enlightenment. Someone who's that young must be immature. They must be superficial. So then they must learn the law of polarity through it. I know it's not all about money and all these things. I know it's about how I feel. But if I sit there and have to stress about my looks when I'm walking in a restaurant, then I don't feel good. If I have to stress about money each month, then I don't feel good. Everything is about how you feel, you stupid, lying motherfuckers. And until you're abundant in all areas, you're going to feel like shit and just be lying to yourselves. You have to either rise above it or lie about it. That's it. I won't lie about it. I'll do the fucking work. So, as the guy did, everybody gets kind of defensive at the start. They realize they're about 7 to 10 years behind, if they could even do it. Because the dude's like in his 50s. And he's like, well, I'm never going to be some spitting image of a stud that my nephew would listen to. It's like, bro, even if you were just really successful and disciplined and you were living aligned, when your conscience, when your actions, thoughts, and energy are aligned with your conscience, you have a different energy about you. You're unshaken. You're not shaking yourself. You're very, very fucking detailed with your actions. You're unbroken. People watch you move and they're like, damn, this dude moves fluidly through life. Even if you weren't the spitting image of a ripped, rich, rare motherfucker. But the whole thing is you guys never felt that. You've never seen it. You probably the first person you've seen it in is your boy right here. So you're like, man, that dude's just the truth. And that's what happens. The only people who will denounce the truth are those that are living a lie. And you've been living a lie so long that now that you see the truth through the law of exposure, like I said, once exposed, can't be unexposed. Now you're like, fuck, I got two choices. I can either level up and live a great life. I see what I have to do. Or I can just lie. And I can hate on what I gave up on. Those are your two choices. Haters are hating on what they gave up on. My try's just all twitching right now. But I mean, the thing is, you guys are going to side with average. And average is a punishment for weak ass pussy ass bitches. Pussies. Like, I cannot live in that. I still have problems as it is. And I'm where I'm at. Like, trying to get people to understand, like, why I would be so driven and that you get alienated from that. They say it's lonely at the top. It will be. Nobody's going to understand your drive. They're almost going to denounce it because they don't have that drive. And they're going to be hating on what they gave up on. Their drive, their desire, their fucking purpose, their vision. So it's just this loop. And the whole thing is when you're in a high frequency state, you don't question any of this. When you're a low frequency fuck, you listen to low frequency fucks and you vibrate at that frequency. When you're really high and killing it, and then they're really low down here, these frequencies don't vibrate. So you don't even engage in any of that. When your heart's open with love, you don't engage any of that. You're not closing anything off. I live in such a fucking internally focused place to where all I do is focus on how I feel inside. And then I look at what I was thinking and doing opposed to how I was feeling. You see what I'm saying? You guys got to be more responsible of your internal state and be more honest towards it. And not say, oh, I felt good when I ate that pizza. You felt like shit after because you looked like shit. And that was the honest truth. How you looked was the truth, not how you felt right then. Like, this is the facts about you. You're rolling up to your people so unprepared to be a leader, and you still want to lead. And you're like, hey, here's the facts about me. I'm not doing anything significant financially. I am in poor shape. I'm all these fucking things. And they're all my choices. So what does that say about me, motherfucker? I don't fucking value me. The man who comes in at a high level in every area, he values himself. He's just mistaken by you fucking low-level fucks. And that's the thing. He has no choice but to just be around higher-level people as he elevates. That's what you have to do. So you guys, as you elevate, you have to spend more time around higher-level people. That's the only thing that's going to work for you. Love you guys. Good thing you got a high-level motherfucker right here who loves you. Let's go!